Scott from Hedge Financial Services. Hope you're all well. I'm actually coming to you from what I guess would be called the beer garden from the Esplanade Hotel, famous old hotel where once upon a time used to be the place to stay on the Esplanade down at Fremantle. So over behind me is Barge Park, and then over the other side of that is all the wharf and stuff and some of the docks. Little creatures for those who want to be able to, brewery, for those who want to be able to place it. So I've just come down here for some business and do a few things, see some clients. But we obviously landed in Perth to get here, and one of the places that we did want to stop but we don't have time to is the Perth Mint. So the reason I'm mentioning the Perth Mint is gold is becoming a very heavily debated topic again in the world. Some people say gold is just a shiny rock. It's useless, it doesn't do anything. Other people say that gold is the original currency that's been around for thousands and thousands of years and still is legal tender in some countries. I think the UK is one of them, and will be again, and will eventually back new global currencies, and will be the foundation of sound money in what will be I'm not going to say new world order, but it'll be the deglobalization, and where we might have several currencies, several leading currencies in the world, which I think will be a good thing. So for those of you who are interested in owning gold, and I'm going to do a bit more about precious metals as investments and things. Look, how can you hold it? Look, there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can go and buy physical metal, store it at home. You can go and buy physical metal from a dealer. You can store it in a safe deposit box. You can buy gold exchange traded fund online. You could go and invest in gold miners, be them small cap exploratory or larger cap gold miners, or you can actually do like a gold backed exchange traded fund as well. So I mean, one of the things that what we have in Australia, we have quite actually a substantial amount of junior gold miners, and there's several of them out there, and some larger cap gold miners too. If you wanted to do this style of investment in your self-managed super fund, you could go and buy gold from a bullion dealer, store it in a safe deposit box. Your auditor for your self-managed super fund would expect you to have receipts, maybe even a photo, and possibly insurance, I'm not sure, to show that those precious metals exist and that you haven't actually taken money via the gold out of your self-managed superannuation fund early when you're not allowed to. To solve all of those problems, and that feels a bit cumbersome for a self-managed super fund investor, Perth Mint has an online style, custodial ownership style thing for self-managed super funds. So basically you go online to the Perth Mint, say, look, I want to do some bullion with my self-managed super fund, put over your trust deed of your self-managed super fund, get ID'd, and then transfer money over, and you can do several options. One is kind of like a non-allocated pool, which I don't really advise. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with it, but I guess for me, I like to know that bar with that number on it is actually mine. Okay, so that means that they're at least noted in some sort of register, and I think probably audited a little better. Look, there's several exchange traded funds that you get. PHYS on the New York Stock Exchange, GLD. In Australia, if you had an Australian superannuation fund that struggled to invest in things that were listed on other stock exchanges, PMGOLD, so Perth Mint Gold, is the exchange traded fund that basically tracks a gold valuation, and that's how you can get some exposure to precious metals. If you think that's what you want to do, if that was right for you, I'm not saying it is right for you, everyone's situation is different. Please do your own research. See your financial advisor. If that's me, see me before you go and do this. But this is some of the tools that we have available to us to look at precious metals. Well, today, as I speak, gold's at about 27.20 Australian. I think it's close to 1900 flat US. So I guess that's one of the things about investing in an exchange traded fund in your own currency. Then you take away a little bit of, I guess, the arbitrage of currency. However, all gold in the world is priced in US dollars, so that's just how it is. The gold price might go up, but the US dollar goes down, and you don't get everything that you think you're going to get. So anyway, guys, look, I'm actually going to do some more precious metals things because a lot of people have been asking me about it. We're starting to utilize that in some of our clients' portfolios as a bit of a base, a bit of a hedge as well. For those people who it is right and it does make sense and it does fit their goals. So I'm I thought I'd put it out there, just explain that, you know, that having gold is not out of reach of any style of investor or some exposure to gold. And we have seen that a lot of the big banks around the world are starting to hoover up as much gold as they can from around the world. So I don't know, I'm not sure what that means. However, sometimes follow the money, what the big guys are doing, and you might be on the right track. Anyway, that's enough from me, guys. From down at Fremantle, I'll talk to you guys later on. Remember, life is a family sport. Give yours an edge. See ya.